This is a very sturdy, very heavy table, glass top. It has the hole so you can lift the top up. You can change the underneath of the glass to suit your design and decor needs, but there's nothing special. This is an ugly, ugly brown little table. So today we're going to transform this into a beautiful gilded parlor table loaded with character, because it's severely lacking that right now.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
Today is the start of April vacation for Ryder and for Rosie, and it is about 80 degrees out today. Beautiful, beautiful New England day. Perfect day to get this project done outdoors. The walkie-talkie you see in my pocket is so that I can keep tabs on Ryder and Rosie, because we have 5 acres and I'm on the back side of it in my shop. I like to know where the kids are. Super handy for that. All right, so I am going to start by cleaning this piece with my crud cutter. It is a TSP replacement. I saturate the piece in its entirety, give it a good wipe down, and then I give it a spray with water, which you don't see, and give it a wipe down just to make sure there is no residue on it. On the underside, I noticed some holes. I'm not sure what they're from. Maybe somebody put lights under there. That's actually a cute idea for how tall the space is. So I just gave them a quick sand, and I'm just going to fill it in so when I paint it, it'll be a nice smooth surface. This piece is pretty plain with the exception of the ostrich skin front. But I am going to change all that, adding some serious character to this piece using my molds. This part of the process did take an entire day. There are 20 pieces I am going to be adding onto this piece to embellish it with, and I only have 1 mold, which means I can only do 1 piece at a time every 15 minutes times 20 pieces is 3 hours, and that's provided that I am not interrupted, which I'm going to be because it's school vacation, and that's perfectly okay. So I'm just going to get all this on here, and I'm actually going to let the piece sit all night and let it cure so I know everything is stuck really well to the piece. At this stage of the game, I've been out here all day standing on cement. My feet hurt, I'm hungry, and I am just ready to kick back on the couch for the evening with my new favorite blanket from today's sponsor, LLANCL. Today's product sponsor is one I am super excited to share with you guys. Like millions of other women hitting the midpoint of life, I have been struggling and battling intense episodes of hot flashes. Now, during the day, I can make do. I actually bought a personal fan that you wear around your neck, and it has 3 speeds, and that has helped me out tremendously during the day. But I can't wear it at night. Nighttime is brutal for me. I am so hot all night. My sleep is being interrupted. I am not getting the rest that I need. It has been absolutely brutal. And when LLANCL asked me to try their blanket, I figured, why not? Well, let me tell you, I am incredibly glad that I did. This has become an amazing game changer. Now, the blanket is not electric. It doesn't plug in. It's not going to continuously give you this cold feeling like an air conditioner or a fan. It's a double-sided blanket, and each side within itself is a cool surface. If you're in a very hot place, the blanket eventually is going to get warm, but the best part about this, you flip it over and you have a cool side again to start with. So you can continuously rotate the blanket, getting a cool side. I'm totally down for that. I love my LLANCL blanket. It is so silky soft, so cool, and it's made such a difference for me going through this period like millions of other women. LLANCL is offering my viewers an exclusive 10% off at checkout using the code 10LLANCL. The link is in the description below. Go check it out, especially if you can relate to what I'm talking to. I'm telling you, this has made such a difference for me. I know it can make a difference for others going through the same dilemma. We gotta stick together, sisters. If a product works, we need to share it, and this product worked. This offer from LLANCL is good until May 20th, and if you're looking for a Mother's Day gift, perfect option, especially with a discount just for you. I want to thank LLANCL so much for sending me this blanket and playing such a pivotal role in making my hot flashes manageable. I'm finally getting some good sleep. Be sure to check out that link and see for yourself. It sat overnight, everything has cured, and I think it's going to look fabulous. I know it doesn't look like much right now. Trust the process, remember that. So now I want to get my color on. I actually found this Rust-Oleum Blue Harbor color at Walmart. I'd never seen this color, and when I checked it out, it's actually a gorgeous, gorgeous blue-green color. Just remember, when you are working with chalk paint, it's always good to have a water spritzer. Helps keep your paint a little more fluid. Isn't that gorgeous? I am so in love with this color. It's gonna be beautiful, I think. The key to working with chalk paint is don't saturate your brush. You just want to get it on the base, and you just want to start applying. Depending on the finish you want will dictate the style of brushing technique you have to do. If you stipple it like so, that will give a piece texture that's really good to do on old pieces that have damage that you just can't repair. And even pieces that don't, it will add character to it. And if you want it smooth, of course, you know, use your back and forth motions, but be sure to get it in all of the nooks and crannies. I am going to pop some earbuds in and get my piece underway. Getting myself in the zone. Put my hair back. Find some tunage, some Bon Jovi, very little.
I've been running most of my life, blowing smoke everywhere around. I've been searching, but I can't seem to find someone that can hold me through the night. I'll count to 10, then open up my eyes.
I wanted to add some white to the front legs, only I want it to look like that blue is coming from the top of the table, and when it gets to those front legs, it just fades down into the white. So I'm just going to add some white chalk paint, make sure I blend it really good.
You're gone, I'll take it as a sign. But if you stay, then baby hold me tight.
I ended up doing all the legs fading into the white, and I think that was the best design decision for the final look I'm going for. I love it. What do you guys think? I love the color on this table. I love how the white fades up into the blue. Everything blends so nicely. I think it looks absolutely fabulous. And now it's time to add some gold leaf to the details that I added to this. To add the gold leaf, you have to start with the adhesive. Apply that. Be sure to only get it where you want it, because wherever the adhesive is, the gold leaf is going to stick also. Then you have to leave it for a little bit until it becomes tacky. 10-ish minutes, I believe. But when you start touching it and it's tacky, then it's time to do the gold leafing. They're very messy, so I have the door open. I want to clean up as little as possible and waste as little as possible. That's a big one. You don't want to waste a whole lot of gold leaf. So I'm going to get my glue applied to this and get this going. I am so excited to see these details really pop with that gold leaf on there. And then I'm going to take it to a whole nother level, and I'm going to age the piece. So a couple more steps before we are done. It is looking so good. Let's finish it.
Send me off with the words of a lullaby. With the words of a lullaby. With the words of a lullaby. I've been trying to make sense of it all.
now that the gold leaf is done, I am going to seal this piece with clear wax before moving on to the final step, which is the antiquing glaze.
With the words of a lullaby.
Instead of using the antiquing gel like I originally planned, I am going to use the antiquing wax. I have better control over where it goes and how much I can add and take off. I'm not trying to change the color of the piece. I'm just trying to give it some character and age where it naturally would have it.
Send me off with the words of a lullaby. If I never see the light, I wouldn't care, 'cause I'm so perfect right here. If I never see the light, I wouldn't care, 'cause I'm so perfect right here. I'll count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign.
All right, the table is done. But the glaze that I used to antique all in these embellishments, it's actually very thick. So we are going to let this dry overnight, make sure that it's good and dry. And I'll come back to it tomorrow. We're essentially done. I do have to think of something to do on the top, but I have an idea. So I love the gold leaf detail. Added a little bit to the back legs. It's so pretty. Stunning. Love the finish. All right, I'll be back tomorrow.
La belle époque, oh oh. La belle époque, oh oh. La belle époque, la belle époque. Pour me champagne, love me insane. Flowers and chocolate in a color that matches my bonnet. Oh no, it's not a test, only the best. Belle époque, oh oh. La belle époque, oh oh. La belle époque, la belle époque. Hey.
I love how the table came out. I cannot even believe it's the same table it started out as. That brown had no life, it had no character. It was a very sad existence for this table, and I am happy to report that now it is a very happy little table. It is loaded with personality, is loaded with character, and it's almost like it has been around for so long it has a story to tell. That type of charm is exactly what I was going for, and I am really happy with this piece. I know somebody else is going to love this piece, and it is going to look absolutely fabulous in their French provincial little world. I love the details going up the leg. Oh, I had to restrain myself. I wanted to just keep casting and keep going. And less isn't always more, and more isn't always more. It's an individual thing that each piece will let you know what it wants. This piece spoke to me. I listened, and it is beautiful. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I am in love with this French provincial table, and I know it is going to look absolutely beautiful in someone else's home, and they are going to love it just as much as I do. Well, friends, thank you so much for joining me. I have to get going. I have so many pieces that need my attention. I've got to get back out into the studio and get them rolling. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys back here next week. Bye, friends.